So people are still amazed. They are very surprised that after all the things that Sarkodie has gone through in the past couple of years, and the fact that under the year of review, he did not really do any or drop any hits, but still people showed up for Rapaholic. I have done a lot of videos about Sarkodie, trying to get people to understand the type of artist he is and the reason he's been able to do this thing consistently. You see, Sarkodie is an artist who's special because he's a student of the game. You see, every artist in this game needs to learn from Sarkodie. It's not that he's super talented than everybody. No, that's not what it is. But the fact that he is willing to soak in every aspect of the game. Sarkodie is someone who has studied some of the great ones from Ghana and in America. Sarkodie is a rapper. When you look at his style and how he goes about doing his businesses, even the way he carries himself on stage, you can clearly tell that he studied from someone like Jay-Z. The way he goes about doing his business, you can tell that he studied from Jay-Z. The way he picks the type of songs to be on, the collaborations that he does, you can tell that he learned from Jay-Z. You see, this guy is very calculated. And that's the same thing. That's the same way Jay-Z is. This is what I would say to every artist in the industry. Everyone needs an angel. Yes, in his career. When I say an angel, who am I referring to? I'm referring to the manager, Sarkodie's manager. You see, this guy is special. And I believe that he has contributed to Sarkodie's career in a major way. When you have someone who is enlightened, who is educated, who knows about the game, and who is willing to learn with you, and who is not greedy, who is not after your money, he's only with you because he wants both of y'all to win, you will go as far as Sarkodie. You see, when you check the background of Angel, Angel is coming from a good home. Angel is educated. Angel is enlightened. Angel could have decided that, you know what, I'm just going to find a job in a corporate sector and work. But with all his education and enlightenment, he decided to dedicate his career, his life to Sarkodie's career because he understood the type of person Sarkodie is. He understood how grateful Sarkodie is. When they were coming up, at a time when they used to roll together, rapping on the bus together, moving around, Angel could have tried to manage as many people as possible. But why did he choose to ride with Sarkodie? Because he saw something in Sarkodie that he did not see in the rest of them. He saw humility. He saw a guy who was focused. He saw a guy who had a vision. He saw a guy who was so dedicated. You see, we have so many artists who are after the game, who are after the fame. But Angel realized that Sarkodie was different, and it wasn't just the fame that he was after. They have been together for a long time. And the reason I say everyone needs someone like Angel is because Angel is not after the money. And Angel is not a yes man. For those of you who don't know what a yes man is someone who's on your team. And because of what they will gain, because of how the money they make from you and the favors they get, everything that you say, that person will say, yes, yes, boss, yes, boss, yes, boss. That is a yes man. And Angel is not a yes man. Angel is someone who comes off as a person that will make sure they hold you accountable. He doesn't care if you are Sarkodie. He will make sure that the right thing is done for the brand to continue on the pace that it's going. So you need someone, someone who is, exposed. Someone who thinks about the future. Someone who thinks about, who look beyond just fame and women and just little money. Angel understands legacy. Angel understands being special in the game. So he understood the task he was given as a personal manager. The next person that I want to talk about is Black Nana, the guy who doesn't smile a lot. You see, Black Nana is someone who has witnessed a lot in Obede's career. But how often do you hear stuff about Obede from his circle? You don't. A lot of people who claim to be managers, who claim to be bodyguards, they will sell your information to the public for money. But this Black Nana doesn't look like he plays. He doesn't even look like he talks to anybody. And that is the type of people that every artist needs around them. Sometimes you ask yourself, hold on, how was this news able to get out there? That's because the people in your circle, they are so greedy and hungry and short-visioned. So they decide to sell the information in the camp to the public. You see, and I must applaud Sarkodie for also choosing Angel and Black Nana. It takes someone who is a visionary to be able to be discerning and pick the right person. The type of person that Sarkodie is, how reserved and calculated and timing as he is, the same characteristics that he looked for in picking the people he wants to work with. He doesn't need people who are all infatuated with the fame and always want to be in the camera and all those things. As an artist, it is your mandate, it is your job to make sure you pick people who cares for the brand, people who are going to give you their honest opinion. Not people that you feel like, oh, this boy, he doesn't have any job doing, let me bring him on board. And you feel like you are doing that person a favor. When you pick people based on those things, those people will come and mess up your brand. And Sarkodie has been excellent when it comes to choosing the people to work with. You see, talking about Sarkodie, right? When Sarkodie came out, at that time I wasn't in Ghana. But from what I have learned, Sarkodie was managed by who? Dr. Duncan, right? He decided to move on. Based on what was going on the streets, I heard they had an issue. But guess what? No one really knows exactly what happened, except for the people who are in their circle. People claim that Dr. Duncan was chopping his money and all that. Did you ever hear Sarkodie come out to say anything about what transpired? No. Because he understands the business. I don't know if it did happen. But Sarkodie came out. All I heard was that it was time for him to move on and bring other people that he believes can take the brand to the next level. He still acknowledged Dr. Duncan because he understands how important Dr. Duncan has been to the career of Sarkodie. So you cannot cut your roots off. You have to still keep that person close to you. Acknowledge that person. Give them the credit that they deserve. Because without them, you wouldn't have been where you are. And Sarkodie did just that. Sarkodie decided to move on to what? He moved on to Sammy Forsen. Sarkodie sat back and realized that, hold on, who can I bring on board? Who is very knowledgeable and who is on a platform that can project my career? Okay, hold on. YFM is on top at that time. Sammy Flex is on YFM. Okay, let's bring Sammy Flex on board. He brought Sammy Flex on board. Sammy Flex came and did his part. He reached a point they had to part ways because Sammy Flex had served the purpose he came to serve. Definitely, business will not always be perfect, but it is how you deal with the people that you are in partnership with. Some people may come out and be very disrespectful and just speak anyhow and all that. But Sarkodie is not that type because he understands that, you know what? Coming out to say a few things or coming out to disclose so many things, it will only go to hurt his career. So he would rather keep his mouth shut for the greater good of Sarkodie's brand. Now, enough of the management and how Sarkodie was able to stay relevant. Like I said, his management has done a great job. He was focused and they are both determined. So they know where they are going. He keeps a close circle, tight knit. Not everybody can get in that circle. Okay. Now, people have to understand that Sarkodie is the first icon, hip life icon. I'm not talking about high life. High life is Daddy Lumba, Kwadwantri, and them. Sarkodie is the first hip life icon. Because when you look at the hip life, let me not see the Reggie Stone. What Reggie Stone did by introducing high life, it is enough. All he had to do was just drop one album. The fact that he introduced hip life, he's an icon like forever. And we all know he's an icon. But let's look at the artists who came after him and the work that they put in, the longevity. To me, Lord Kenya came out, he did what he did, but how long did he last? How many albums did he drop? How long did he stay relevant? Obrafo came out. How long did Obrafo stay relevant? All the rappers who came after Reggie Stone, how long and how much impact did they make on the industry? So when we are talking about rappers, which is, I know hip life is not only about rappers. We have all the singers who ride on hip life beats. They're also considered hip life artists, like Samini and all of them. But let's just talk about rappers. Sarkodie is the first icon, a rapper who has been able to stay relevant for how many years? Over 10 years. Keep dropping hits. How many of his peers have been able to stay that relevant with rapping? And not only rapping, but rapping in key. Charlie, I don't think you guys understand how good Sarkodie is. I don't think you guys understand. I'm not even talking about just the talent, being able to rap. Being able to use your brain to stay relevant. Being able to say that, okay, I want to jump on this song. I want to do this collaboration. I want to do that. That is all part. Because I'm telling you, it is not only Sarkodie's music that kept him alive. Some of the collaborations he's done has also kept him alive. And you have to be very selective. You have to be choosy because some collaborations can end your career. That is why most of the time you will feature maybe Chris Brown, but the management will not clear the collaboration, so you will never be able to release the song. So Sarkodie, one of the things that he does or he did to keep him relevant is being able to be like, okay, this artist has a future. This song is a classic. Let me jump on it. Yes, and that gave him a lifeline. There are so many songs that he jumped on that gave him another, like a lifeline. So me, I call him the vampire, but that's okay. This is show business. You got to do what you got to do to stay relevant. You understand? As long as he jumps on the person's record and the person gets a hit song and he also becomes more relevant, we all win. There's nothing wrong with that. I always hear people saying that, oh, when Sarkodie jumps on your record, then your career, becomes dead. No, that's not true. I will tell you the reason when Sarkodie jumps on your record, your career may end up dying. Because of the magnitude of the brand how big Sarkodie is. If you put him on your song, your debut song, your first single, and you get a buzz, you get a hit song, now people will be expecting a lot from you. So you have to work 10 times harder. That's why I learned this from Bullet. Bullet said that as an artist, before you drop a song with a major artist as a feature, make sure you have your own songs out, your own fan base, so that you can, at least you have a fan base. So when you bring Sarkodie on as a feature, you will only add to your fan base. But if you have no fan base and you bring Sarkodie's fans. Once you don't feature Sarkodie or you don't feature another major artist, all those people leave because they are not used to you as a solo artist doing your own song. So most of the people, like Carol Songs, he hasn't been able to keep up with, the song that he did with Sarkodie, which is Jennifer Lomuti, because that was a major hit. After that, which one of his songs do you think can keep up with Jennifer Lomuti? None of them. So it was a mistake for him to even feature Sarkodie on his debut song. It took him on a level where he had not reached yet. So now it gave him a lot of pressure to be able to put out songs like that and keep featuring A-list artists. So for all those people who keep saying that Sarkodie jumps on your record and your career dies, it is not true. It is how hard you are willing to work and the timing. Now, let me move on to timing and calculation. No, I just talked about that. So let's move on to emotional intelligence. Sarkodie is very smart. If you lack emotional intelligence, you will lose so many endorsements. Sarkodie is the type that will not just come out and say anything, just anything. No, he won't come out to just say, he just come out, oh, this person is talking about me, and no, he will wait for the right time to reply you. And that's a Jay-Z move. If you lack emotional intelligence, somebody says something, now you come out to talk. People will not even accord you with the respect that you deserve. People always say that, oh, Sarkodie, he's a show-off, or Chene Hon, or Tetene Hon, or whatever. That's what Ghanaians respect. They may not like it, but they respect it. Yes, they respect it. They love someone like Yapono, who's very friendly and all that, right? But when it comes to putting respect on your brand, they will put it on Sarkodie. They won't put it on Yapono. So for all those people who feel like Sarkodie, Chene Hon, that's the reason. Because at the end of the day, we always respect people that we don't normally see. We always respect people who don't just come out and talk anything. Let me give you this story. A girl was asked by her grandmother, how come you never come out to play with your peers? The girl said, Grandmother, do you know why people fear God? And the grandmother was like, no. She said, Grandmother, because people don't get to see God. If people got to see God, they will become too familiar. And guess what? They will end up disrespecting God. That's why I don't just show up or play with everyone. So Sarkodie, because of his absence, people give him the respect. If he was everywhere, people will not accord him with that respect. People will not put that respect on his name. And I respect him for that. Ghanaians may not like him, but guess what? At the end of the day, when we are looking for icons, when we are looking for someone to grace some of the biggest stages in Ghana, if it is not him, it's Sarkodie, it is Stonebwoy or Shatawale. These are the three people that we always, you get me? But he has been here for a long time. Where are his peers? Where is D-Crime? Where is Stay J? Where is Yaosiki? Where is Danswa Biam? Where is Nana Boro? All these people, where are they? Sarkodie knows what he does. He knows what he's doing. He's very smart, very intelligent, very calculated. Or he does not play. And he's a student of the game. He knows what is going on with the young ones. And he taps in. He taps in to the young ones. He's a trailblazer. Every artist in Ghana wants to affiliate themselves with Sarkodie. Sarkodie's Rapaholic is now like the Grammys in Ghana. If you're an artist and you don't perform on Sarkodie's stage during Christmas, then unyandrie, you know rich. Everybody wants to perform on that stage. Every respected person wants to attend Rapaholic. That is how much work Sarkodie and his team has put in. Let's talk about discipline. Sarkodie is someone who is very disciplined. Sarkodie, I believe, still get calls from his mother to straighten his act. Sarkodie still get calls from his family members or somebody to tell him, Charlie, this one day, no. If you are an artist and you don't have people like that in your life, you will go astray. Because of the people that Sarkodie affiliates himself with, the big men in Ghana, because of them, Sarkodie cannot just do anything just anyhow. They are his godfathers. And based on how the godfathers comport themselves, is a reflection of Sarkodie. That's what Sarkodie also does. Because he cannot go about things anyhow and expect to hang out with the godfathers. Kwame Despite and all those people, those are the people that Sarkodie look up to. Those are the people that, once in a while he calls and get advice from. So he moves like them. And like I always say,